Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to some more Zero Hour. Welcome to the World Series 2022 bracket live draw. So officially today, we're bang on time actually, 8 o'clock UK time, 19 GMT. We're going to officially draw the bracket for the World Series 2022. 64 players that have been playing throughout September to qualify for this. So the top 64, I think even a few that weren't even ranked in like the top 64 even got to enter as well. And they're basically going to be placed today in this bracket to kick off the World Series 2022. Absolutely huge prize pool. As of modern Zero Hour times, it's like the biggest prize pool that I can remember. I think there was talk of a huge prize pool like when Zero Hour first kicked off. I think like in Moscow or St. Petersburg or something like that. There was a massive prize pool there for one of the lands. Maybe some of the German lands back in the day, but I think we're talking at least the top 3 or maybe the top 1 online tournament of Zero Hour prize pool. Which is going to kick off today. So here's the bracket. We're going to do it in Excel. I apologize, this is a little bit small, but we're basically going to be placing the players in the brackets down the left and the right side. You can also see down here we have the players, which I'm going to show you on another screen in a second. We're going to do it randomly on a wheel of names. Number spinner, and the players are going to be separated out in the different pots, which we'll come on to in a second. But first of all, we are going to go over to the Game Replay's website, which is basically where this tournament is organized. This website link is a really handy one to have. It's like the forum discussion where all the Zero Hour tournaments and all that kind of stuff get organized. If you want to enter any Zero Hour tournament, pretty much this is the place to be. All the links for this are in the description, by the way. And I'm going to cover a couple of these. So first of all, this is the Wheel of Names website where we are going to write some names later on, spin the wheel, and we're going to get our player names entered into the bracket that way. But first of all, I just want to show you some of the stuff. Probably the most important one is actually the sponsors of this tournament, because it's absolutely massive. So it says here 3875, but I believe that's been rounded up to at least $4,000. So if anyone wants to donate even further, there's a PayPal there linked to AntiPro's PayPal. He's not just banking the money, he is, contrary to popular belief, he is actually putting it, he's not banking it, of course, he's just organizing it, let's say, even though the account might be full with the amount of money he's got, he's organizing it to pay out the players later. But there's total of $4,000 prize pool, with a massive donation here of Oxygen, which actually is his birthday today. I believe he's like from Dubai, I think, and yeah, it's his birthday today. So shout out to that guy, $1,500 donated by him, AKAbolony. This guy must have like an unlimited bank account, because I think in 2022, or was it 2021, when someone added up how much he's actually added to the tournaments and prizes and challenges and stuff like that, it's been like I think over 10 grand. I think was for like 2021. So he's obviously a massive reason Zero Hour is live. You've got Entropy there with a massive 250, AntiPro with a massive 250, and he's the organizer as well, one of the main organizer, pulled together that bracket and stuff. If you want to see this link as well from Zezon, you can click on that and see like the announcement trailer that Zezon made. That's his real face, by the way, just in case you thought it was a fake face. We got Pepsi with a massive 250. So some of these all of these donations are huge donations, man. Imagine just rocking up saying, oh yeah, I'm just going to donate 1.5k. Oh yeah, I'm just going to donate $250. These are not small amounts of money. Pepsi, B.Legacy, Patterson, all donating 200 or 250. Percocet, which is Sexy Mexi, $50. Sultan, $50. Crafn, $45. Brendan, $25. Felix, $25. Shedebro, if I'm saying that correctly, $15. Gans, $15. So it all totals up to that, but I think I saw a post from AKAbolony saying he'll even cover that, the PayPal fees and whatever else, to make that up to $4,000. So massive shout out to that guy, and if you want to donate even further, you can click on that link there. So that's a shout out to the sponsors and all that kind of stuff for the prize pool. Qualification details. So yeah, throughout September, players were competing to qualify, both on Clan Wars and on the Revora ladder. Basically, the people that have qualified for this are the 2 winners of the King of Best of 1. It's like a mini tournament that happened in one day. The Vivid and Xcal took those spots. They automatically qualify as like the top 2 seeds. Top 16 from Revora and the top 46 from Clan Wars. Clanwars.cc is a website that when it's like a sponsored month, you can find like high level 1v1s and all that kind of stuff there. Someone in the chat, Fast says, AKAbolony has cash hack. Shout out to everyone in the chat, by the way. GNX, welcome to you. Anomaly, A Squat. Yeah, welcome to all you guys in the chat. Congrats, Oxygen. Congrats, Oxygen, on having 1.5k free in your account to just donate on the random off chance that you saw a post about the World Series. Congratulations on having all that cash. So another important one to look at before we just move on to the players that are qualified and to do the seeding, which I'm not going to drag out, by the way. This is not going to be a 3-hour video, a 3-hour stream. Just want to cover the maps that have been picked as well. Blizzard Badlands Reloaded, Blossoming Valley, Desolate District, Dralim Desert, Egyptian Oasis, Farmlands of the Fallen, Imminent Victory, Oil Rampage, Snowy Drought, Sovereignty, Stonehenge, Tournament Desert, the original one with no cars, Vendetta, Canyon Frost, and Forest of Camelot, which is quite a newish map. So a nice variety of maps there. To be honest, I'm a bit sad to see Tournament Desert old school version in there. I would like to see a refreshed version like Classic or whatever. But overall, I think that 99%, or you could even say TD's good to have in there for the old school times. 15 decent maps, and it will only be those maps played in the World Series. Of course, it's 1v1 single elimination, with most of the rounds being like best of 13, best of 11, best of 15. I think the final's best of 15 this year. Okay, so now we need to go over to this topic here, World Series sign-up topic, which I believe I've put a link to in the description as well. Because I believe if we just scroll up here, we've got a list of all the players. I'm not going to read out every single player here, but basically, depending on where players ranked, you've got different pots. So that the top 16 have all gone into pot 1. I'll read out some of them because that's where you've got like the likes of Exgal and Vivid, some of the favorites to win the tournament. Where's Maricar, by the way? Maricar's there. So yeah, you've got Exgal, Vivid, HSN, Peace Lover, Lift Truck, me, rank 6, SPL, Reznov, Staz, Drunkle, Raging K, which is Shay, Pepsi, Maricar, Boyka, Vector, AntiPro. You got Fargo, made it to pot 2. We'll see how that works out for him, because you could end up going against someone in pot 1 like quite early on. You could have like a Fargo Exgal quite early on, for example. GNX, Tumstep, Machiavelli, Firelord, Sonic. Yeah, I won't read every single one of these, but some of the ones you've heard of: Scuba, Humanity, Hawkey. That's not me, by the way. That is actually the legit Hawkey. Those of you that get that joke. Size did make it in. Thank the Lord for that. We got Herb in there as well, another Zero expert. Rengo, you've probably heard of. Kiltol, I've heard of him before. Azuz, Freestyler is also strong. Flame Ayori, Owen Cover. Yeah, I'm just not going to read every single one just to save some time, but yeah, no disrespect. You've heard a lot of these as well. Cassard has been playing for a very long time. Nickname is one of like the probably referees or organizers on game replays as well. So yeah, loads of strong players. I think that is all the topics, but yeah, I've put links to this in the description. If you want to check it out yourself, you can. But without wasting any more time, we're going to just head straight into it. So this is the bracket. The first thing we're going to do is everyone in pot 4. So, Mojo Jojo in the chat. Domi Cheetah. Yeah, Tolas in the chat. Domi Cheetah. Alfie Ace unblocked me in Discord. Who blocked you in Discord? Mark Wilson in the chat. That's Hawkey. He's not played Zero for 6 months. I won you a nice free-for-all yesterday, Hawkey. You need to be thankful for that. It's apparently your first set win in about 5 years or something like that. So yeah, you need to be thankful for that. Okay, so we're going to do pot 4, which are these people down here first of all. So we're going to copy them. I apologize, it's tiny. But we're going to paste that now into Wheel of Names. Pressure is on here not to mess this up, but also do it quickly and efficiently. So the way we're going to do it, we're going to spin the wheel in here. Going to remove them from the name then. And then we're going to put them, for example, this is pot 4. So we'll do a drop down list. And yeah, for example, let's say it's Popo. We're going to select them there. And then we're going to do next pot 4. All the way up to pot 1, leaving the suspense of the expert players or some of the favorites. Even though there's like Fargo in pot 2, also could be one of the favorites to win. I know we've got some Fargo fans in the chat. Right, let's not waste any time. I don't want to drag this out too long. Let's spin the wheel on this pot 4 for this match 1 here. Madara. Oh, wait, let's just make sure it actually was Madara without clicking off it. Okay, Madara. Are we going to be able to alt-tab? Yes. Okay, Madara, let's go. Remove him from the list. Spin the wheel again. Is that going to be Big Ganja or Tensor? Big Ganja, remove him from the list. So he's going to be here. If we mess this up at any point, I don't intend to, but if we mess this up at any point, we're just going to run with it. We're not going to like, yeah, we're going to run with it, and whatever we end up with here is going to be sent to the refs, and they can decide it. At the end of the day, I'm a player here. I'm just streaming this because it's a fun and interesting thing to do, and happy to help where I can. But yeah, hopefully I don't mess this up anyway. Yeah, I don't know why I'm being negative. I don't think we're going to mess it up. Right, pot 4, match 5. Let's go. Okay, it's going to be Big Frank. The man himself. I think I play him sometimes on Game Ranger, you know? Pot 4, Big Frank. Okay. Match 7, pot 4. Looks like Molly. Ooh, that's very close, actually. Nickname. Okay, nickname. Match 9, pot 4. I'm going to watch the chat in case I do mess this up. Hopefully we're not. Magical. Magical's like one of Google's mates. Is he like from UAE? Somewhere that part of the world? I could probably look on the country list, to be honest. On the other screen. But we're trying to save time. We're trying to do this efficiently. Because I see some of these, you drag them out for 3 hours, people get bored. We don't want to waste too much time. We're here to do a job. Okay, Yusuf Ali 237. Yusuf Ali 237. Match 13, pot 4. Gregory Manson says pot 4 are the worst players of the tourney, question mark. Not necessarily, but they ranked low enough to get in pot 4. But you could end up still with like a Cassard, for example. He's probably better than some of the people in pot 3, so not always necessarily. Some of these I even don't know. Some of these could even be Smurfs from like 20 years ago or something. Right, Venom. Right, I don't think I've made a mistake so far. Okay, where is Venom? Here he is. Okay, match 15, pot 4. Someone says Domi is late. I don't think I'm late. El Nino. I remember casting one of his replays like 5 or 6 years ago. I'm sure it was in the World Series. Was it against Herb or something like that? I think so. Right, we should have 8 names left now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we got 8. Right, okay, now we go over to this side. Now we're doing pot 4, match 17. Yo, Hamburg, I'm good, thanks. Daryl says, is Logica not in the World Series? No, unless he's got a fake name. He's not. I think he even qualified on Rivora, actually, but I don't think he signed up. Popo. Someone says Cassard was on the final a few years ago. I don't think he was in the final, to be honest. It's Dark. I don't think that's Dark 9, is it? Don't think so. Match 21. Size is in, Boyk is in, not Logica. To my knowledge, anyway. Revenger with double R. Is that a spelling mistake on our part? Or someone else's? Pot 4, match 23. Ra says Boyka not in. Nah, he is in. We'll check in a second. He'll be in pot 1 or 2, I think. Sam. He's been spamming a lot, so I'll be highly surprised if he's not in. Let's just quickly check now to put your mind at ease. Boyka's there in pot 1. Told you. Right, pot 4, match 25. Violet says Boyka's pot 1, lol. Yes, he is. Molia. Moliere's pretty good. Yeah, I can guarantee you Moliere is probably better than some of the people in pot 3, at least. I mean, that's without even looking at pot 3. I mean, maybe like Q, I've never heard of. Eric or whatever. Adju. Vanko, some of these people, I think Moliere might be higher ranked. I might have got that completely wrong because I don't know some of these names, but yeah, it doesn't necessarily mean pot 4 is the weakest, in my opinion. What are we doing now? Match 27. How many have I got left? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. Yeah, $4,000 prize pool. That's looking like Tensor. Tensor GG. I love that little whoa. Tensor GG. Match 29. I mean, at this point, it's just kind of put them in the bracket, isn't it? Cassard and then Yosef. I mean, you don't know. You still don't. Just because they're plotted here doesn't necessarily mean you don't know who they're against still. What the hell? Was it Yosef? There he is. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on that side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The reason I've entered these little black lines, by the way, is so you can see if you're in there, you will face each other before. That's like that section of the bracket. You'll face each other before the quarterfinal. And there's another like quarterfinal. And then that there, if you're the winner of that and that, you will get to the semi-final. Yeah. That's why I've just entered these little black lines just so you can see who's what. Right, now we're going to do pot 3. So that is this list with Rengo. Okay, back to Wheel of Names. Let's just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, 16 in the list. This is for pot 3, so you're going to be here. So at some point you're going to face some of these players. Let's go. Neo. Okay, Neo. I'm trying to read the chat as well, and it's going to confuse me if I keep doing that. Neo. Someone says it says on top how many names. Yeah, I'm just going to ignore that comment. I don't understand. Right, okay, pot 3. Hot Cross Bones, that is looking like. That is here. Hot Cross Bones. So yeah, I mean, it's no one versus no one so far. You know, if you get past your first round, though, you're going to have a Madara versus Neo if they both get past their first round. Madara's going to have a hard one, though, because he's going to go against someone in pot 1 first of all. So is Big Ganja. But you kind of knew that if you're in pot 4 anyway, so yeah. Okay, next pot 3, I believe, is here. Match number 6. Anomaly in the chat says, if you win Hot Cross Bones, I will send you $500 US. Okay. Impedance Ohm says, you in the World Series? Yes, I am. I'm in pot 1. I rank 6. Okay, Rengo is going to be here. Match number 8. Yeah, the website displays the number of entries, but I manually counted it on the spreadsheet to make sure I've entered 16 names. Because I imagine I got to the end and it only entered 14 names on one of the pots. I'd have messed the whole thing up and I have to go back to scratch, you see. That's why I counted manually, to make sure I not made a mistake. Right, Moon Knight. Moon Knight's going to be in someone again, someone in pot 2 in his first round. Okay, match number 10, pot 3. Looks like Flame Ayori. Match number 10, pot 3, Flame Iori. Okay, next match 12. Hot Crossbone says, no chance I'll make the semis. Impedance Home says, if Domi wins, he's going to send me $100 from his pocket. Hang on, how come Hot Crossbones get 500 if he gets to the semis, though? Sniper. There's two snipers floating around Zero. One is from Lebanon, and one is, I don't know. One is the free-for-all player from yesterday. I think that's the free-for-all player from yesterday. I think the Lebanon one is better, but I don't know. I don't even know if the Lebanon one's entered. That might be the Lebanon one, I don't know. Okay, match 14, pot 3. Did I build this XL myself? No, AntiPro made it. If I made it, it would be much worse. My XL skills are very limited. Add you. Is that... I don't know. When I read that, I think it meant to say adjust. Maybe that's just my brain. Add you is going here. Add you. Okay, match number 16. Juju in the chat says, hello, Russians. Fake Logica in the chat again. Welcome to you, even though I've told you to change your name. Kiltol. I don't understand why you'd fake someone's name. I don't understand it. Okay, match 18. Yo, Queen Muff. Yo, Philadelphia 94. Like, is that supposed to say Irk? It is, isn't it? It's Irk. I keep reading it as Eric. I think it's Irk. It's probably like Eric or something. I don't know. It's weird how you quickly look at something and you see Eric, but I think it's Irk. Okay, so we need to remove him, and he is going. He's going here. Okay, next pot 3, match 20. Yo, Alfiacio T's. Nickname with a legendary comment. Azo. Nickname says, don't understand why you'd fake someone's nickname. Also, Domi lets players hockey in this free-for-all. That's the most legendary. M2 says, bipolanator. Well, there are differences. One dude is literally acting as Logica in every stream chat, and I did it just to make it into a free-for-all. Just throwing one off. There's difference. But yeah, it's I've clearly got memory loss. Match 22. Wave says my favorite is when Domi plays Noah on April Fools. Don't make me laugh about that, man. I won't be able to stop laughing. Azuz. Okay, pot 3. Right, I gotta stop reading the chat now. Stop calling me bipolanator. It's making me distracted. Right, Freestyler. He's a good player. On his day, he's capable of beating a lot of people. So yeah, good luck, Molly. Yeah. No, wait. Good luck, Sam. And Azuz and Revenger. Yeah, that's a strong player. Right, pot 3, match 26. Get your animals. Yeah, when Cream of Space got nuked, that was the best. I love the giant lotus. Owen cover. That's another thing I don't get. Owen cover, Asus. Basketball, Reznov. Why call you... It depends on the day of the week. If it's a Monday, he's called Owen cover. If it's a Tuesday, he's called Asus. If it's a Wednesday, Reznov is called Reznov. And if it's a Thursday, it's called Basketball. Same with Peace Lover and Mary S. This baffles me. Someone needs to explain that to me. Queen Muff wants me to add her to Pepsi's pot. Listen, man, woman, I'm just the messenger here. I have no control over anything. I'm literally just spinning the wheel. Manual data entry. That's as advanced as this is getting. Vanko or Q? Looks like Vanko. Okay, so we know Vanko is there. Okay, now it's going to get spicy because now is the first time we're going to put someone against someone in round 1. Let's just do... If I total that now. Okay, 16 names. Because I'm just doing this just to proof check it. Do you know what I mean? 16 names. Because imagine I counted 15 there, then I know I've made an error at this point. I can correct it. Because once we get past this point, it's getting a bit heated. If I make a mistake now, the pressure is on. Right, we're doing pot 2 next. Right, Fargo is in this one. Fargo is in this one. Ooh, should have pressed that button. We haven't pressed that button yet, have we? Let's press that a few times. We've got Hawkey in here. That's actually me, just in case you're wondering. But I'm also humanity. Oh, and I'm Tumstep as well. It's like I'm like a cat. Okay, Firelord. Firelord pot 2 against Neo. Congratulations, Firelord. What a round 1 you've got there. Pot 2, match 4. Machiavelli. Use brains, says 9EC in 3. Machiavelli, use brains, because you are against Hot Cross Bones. That's a tough round for you, Hot Cross Bones. Unless you've been spamming a lot, I think you're going to have a hard time there. And I would recommend doing so. Play some sets against some hard players, because Machiavelli is no pushover. He's a good player, and he's won a 2v2 tournament. Was it Master and Apprentice? Him and AntiPro? Yeah, AntiPro. They got to the final and won the final. So, yeah, no pressure, Hot Cross Bones. But I recommend to prepare. Fail to prepare, prepare to fail. Okay, pot 2, match 6. Anyone is capable of being. We're all human. Put in the practice, put in the hours, put in the hard work. Anyone is capable of being anyone, in my opinion. No. Is going here. Let's just make sure. Yeah, not made any errors. Okay, Nur is going to be against Rengo. Don't know too much about Nur, to be honest. I know Rengo's pretty good. Whether he's running map hack or not is pretty good. Match 8, pot 2. And we have expert player Herb against Moon Knight. Don't know too much about Moon Knight, but I know Herb is an old 0-hour expert player. So, yeah, Moon Knight, do your preparation. Match 10, pot 2. Tumstep. He's solid, man. He is solid. That is a very interesting first matchup, and I actually quite favour Tumstep. Even though Flame Iori's been around for ages and he is a solid player. I played Tumstep recently and he's kind of on fire. Someone showed a graph, I think Rek just showed a graph of who's played the most 0-hour in the last 9 months or 10 months, like up to now, since the start of January 22. And I think Tumstep was like rank 1 spammer or like top 3 or something like that. He was a very big spammer and plays a lot of 1v1. He reckons. Yo, Amir, cheers for the donation, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, what was I going to say? Tumstep reckons he's not playing a lot, but after I saw that graph, I don't believe him. I think he's trying to play expectations down a bit.
They won't notice.
Arab Chuck Norris.
When does the tourney officially start? If you make it to the finals, expect big money from me. Flexed biceps.
Your Arab chick Norris, cheers to the 4.99. When does the tourney officially start? Well, actually, at the end of this stream, you're going to have a bracket, so there's no reason why the players can't start. You're probably just waiting for the topic to be created on game replays by the hosts and stuff, but it's officially supposed to start tonight, I guess. Or whenever the topic goes live, probably in the next 24 hours. Okay, so pot 2, match 12. I didn't spin it already, did I? No, we just placed time step. Naflair says, isn't pot 1 versus pot 4 auto wins for the pot 1 players? Probably mostly. Probably mostly, a lot of them will be. But it's better than having a pot 1 versus pot 1, like Excal versus Vivid in round number 1. Because, yeah, the grand finals that way could be not entertaining if you have all the experts facing each other in round 1. That was a Buka, wasn't it? Yeah, it was a Buka. Right, I need to stop reading that chat now. Stop distracting me. Okay, pot 2, match 14. Last drop. Last drop. Yeah, Zero, last drop. He's a follower on this channel, actually. He's always in the chat. I wonder if he's in the chat now. I wonder if he's in the chat now. Against Aju, I don't know anything about Aju, so I can't really comment. Can't really say. Match 16, pot 2. Sonic. Sonic is like from the Russian community.
They won't notice.
Domi World Series 2 X Champ. After this tourney.
Yo, thanks for the donation. Was that Tease? For some reason I haven't got the notification on my other screen, but I think it was Tease. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Sonic against Kiltol. Think Sonic might be favourite, but I don't really know too much about Kiltol. Saw Sonic, I think he was playing Fargo the other day. Yeah, I'll try and give a few comments on each match if I know the players, but some of the players like Popo I don't really know, to be honest. Okay, pot 2, match 18. Hawkey, aka me. Nah, if Hawkey pays me, I'll win him some games. But it's not going to be cheap. I heard he makes a lot of money in the scaffolding business, so he should be able to afford it. Hawkey against Urk. I mean, in that, I'm expecting a Hawkey win, but then again, I don't know much about Urk. He could be some undercover super pro. He could have been buckling down hard. He could be a new pro on the scene. I have no idea. Hawkey, I don't imagine to be, like, extremely sharp. I think he's probably quite rusty. Doesn't play a hell of a lot. I think he's one of the most inactive players or experts, like, of all time. But he still knows the game and he knows how to play, so it's going to be tough. Okay, match 20, pot 2. Nine EC and Free says, is Hawkey allowed to scaffold abuse? Well, he's the scaffolding master, isn't he? He's got his own scaffolding business, so he's allowed to do any scaffold abuse. He's the one who's allowed to scan your bases, you were saying in the beginning, and place all the scaffolds around your CC and your suppliers, so you can't actually place any buildings. Mojo Jojo says he's undercover. I know he's Domi undercover. I'm getting confused now. Okay, Humanity is going there against the Azo. Or Azo. Don't really know much about Azo. I can't comment. Humanity's decent though, very decent. I'm expecting a Humanity win, but I could be wrong. He is a pot higher as well, so you would have to say his favourite, but I don't really know much about Azo. Could end up surprising people. Or maybe I just don't know. Okay, match 22 against the Zeus. Was Hawkey good back in the day? Yes. If he spams a lot, I promise you he is strong. Promise. People who don't like him and whatever, and like certain people don't like certain people in the community, and you ask them their opinion, they'll just play him down and say, oh yeah, they're bad. But whether me and Hawkey get along or not, I will just tell you as it is. Hawkey, when he's on form, he's good. He's very, very good. But the problem is he's never on form. He's never on form. No one's ever seen him on form. Okay. Apex. Okay, match 24. Apex against the Zeus. Do I really know much about Apex? I know Zeus is pretty good. Could be an interesting round one, that. I don't really know who to pick. Match 24. Freestyler pot 2. We got a size in here. We got a Fargo. This could be we got a Scuba. This could be juicy, man. This could be a juicy round one. That's looking like a Scuba, isn't it? Oh, Fargo. No, wait. Fargo Freestyler, man. That's good. That is a good round one. Like, don't be surprised if Freestyler beats Fargo. If Fargo has an off day and plays 20% or 10% below his best, and Freestyler has one of his good days when he's on form, when he goes for like 20 cigarettes between each game and 42 cigarettes before the tournament starts, then trust me, Freestyler's got a chance. I'm not saying it's going to happen, and I still would bet my money on Fargo, but what I'm saying is do not be surprised if Freestyler pulls an upset. That's what I'm saying. Okay, where are we now? Match 26, pot 2. There's still some beasts left in here, man. Big size. Oh, who's the unlucky one? Oh, ho, ho, ho. Owen cover, aka Asus. Is that the... I mean, those two there are probably the highest level openers we've seen. I think Size is a big favourite there. He's an absolute beast, isn't he? Asus on his day is capable of beating Size. But I would be more surprised about Asus beating Size, to be honest, than Freestyler beating Fargo. That's... Fargo's like quite volatile, man. He's like tries to be too fast at times. Yeah, Size and Asus, that's a good one. Okay, pot 2, match 28. T says we've got some insane first rounds. Yeah, we have. Those two are nice. King Toxic. That's interesting, actually. King Toxic and Facey. They're both in the same clan. They're in the same clan. King Toxic. I think he used to be pretty low level, but I think over recent months when he's been playing like Clan Wars and stuff, I think he's worked his way up. I'm not saying he's a tournament favourite or something, but he's still a bit of a force to be reckoned with. And I actually think that's fairly balanced, you know, Facey and King Toxic. Let me know in the chat who's the favourite there between them two. I think Facey with a slight favourite. Maybe 60-40, something like that. You let me know in the chat. Maybe I haven't played Facey in a while. T says Facey 5-0. Okay. Someone said RIP Aces. Okay, match 30 pot 2. Well, Scuba, and then GNX. So you've got a little bit of a group of death going on down there. Scuba there, GNX there. Oh no, wait. Have you got the group of death? Oh no, because Freestyler's up there. So it's like all of those will eventually face each other. So I suppose it's not the group of death, is it? If Fargo and Freestyler were like there, for example, you would have the group of death so far. Okay. If we count that, it should be like an even number, 24. If we count that, it should be like an even number, like 24. Yep, nice. Okay, this is the one you've all been waiting for. This is... this is the one. This is pot 1. Where are the expert level players going to be? Not everyone here is expert level, but everyone here is pretty strong. They've got like the likes of Marikar in here, Reznov, SPL, Exgal, Vivid. I'm in there, Peace Lover's in there, Raging K, aka Shay's in there. How many times are we going to shuffle? 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's go. Looking like an SPL. And that person is going here against Madara. RIP Madara. Because SPL is spamming like hell, and he's on his day, he's pretty tough. So I think Madara, you're gonna have to be on your A game to beat that, my friend. But is SPL beatable? Anyone on this list, in my opinion, is beatable. But can you put in the time and effort and the skill? Let's see. Yeah, hard round one there. Okay, here is against Big Ganja. This could be me as well, actually. Any of these spins now could be me. What's that program where they say it could be you? Ant and Deck. Is it in the jungle or something? Celebrity, get me out of here. AntiPro, it could... No, it is you. AntiPro, it is you against Big Ganja. Ooh, who's the favorite there? I don't know. I actually don't know, because Big Ganja's just come back off for a little break. So I actually don't know. Actually don't know. Okay, pot one here. A lot of Russians in the chat. You can see. Saying SPL+++. Marikar. Oh, rest in peace, Big Frank. Sorry, Big Frank. Sorry, man. Okay, match 7. Ooh, Marikar Vivid. Some people might be happy about that, you know. Marikar and Vivid are going to face each other in the quarterfinals, providing they win those games. So, is that the group of death? You got 2 ultra strong players in there. Yeah, ultra strong. Match 9. HSN Lab. Against Magical. I think HSN will win. But I don't really know too much about Magical. But I think he's quite inactive. I've never really seen him. Unless he plays under a secretive name or something. I think HSN is another big spammer. Played like more 1v1s in the last few months than pretty much 99.99% of people. Some people are saying RIP Vivid. Vivid against Marikar will be interesting, I think. Pot 1, match 11. I think has Vivid got more experience in the big tournaments than Marikar. I think that'll come into play. XCal is down here. So this could be... This is all of OOE clan down here. XCal against Yusuf Ali 237. Not really heard of him, so you're expecting an XCal win there. But if XCal does win, he could go up against the likes of Tumstep, Flame Mayuri, Leb, Sniper. Anyone in that list, really. Okay, down here. Staz. Okay, pot 1 here. Could be me, but it could be Boyka. I'm happy about that, to be honest. Let Boyka face against XCal nice and early. So the question is, I'm not going to say all the strongest. A lot of very strong players have ended up on the left side. XCal, Vivid, Marikar, all quite close together. You could have an OOE XCal against Vivid or XCal against Marikar semi-final. Is it semi-final? Yeah, semi-final. So left side is quite a side of death. But you could say, actually, from a lot of people thinking Marikar and Vivid, they'll be fighting each other quite early on. If Marikar was over on the other side, it'd be a lot more threat to a lot more people. So I think some people will probably be happy about that, but I don't know. Okay, pot 1 up here. We've got Size on the right, yeah, true. I don't really see him kind of in the same... Oh, this is me. I don't really see him in the same category as Xcal Vivid Marika at the moment, honestly. I'm going to get against Popo and then potentially Hawkeye in the next round. That's awkward, isn't it? Going to play against myself. How's that going to work? Oh, man. Hawkeye. So I can only play for Hawkeye now in round 1. But, I mean, unless I get another computer or something. Yeah, round 2 is going to be a bit awkward. Yeah, Size has not been spamming is the same as some of the other people I've already mentioned. Drunkle. I don't really know much about Drunkle. I think he's got into pot 1 by playing against not expert level players. I might have just defended him and I might be completely wrong, but I don't really recognize the name. And if I don't recognize the name, usually that tells you... yeah, I don't know. I don't really know. I don't know who he is. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know who he is. So yeah, that group for me. You got Hawkeye in there. Humanity, strong player. I don't really know about Popo. But yeah, round 2 is going to be awkward. Diogo Pontes says this shit is rigged. ASZBS says, isn't Shane expert player too? He's not, but he's the same level as expert. Just because you've got a badge or not, it doesn't make any difference to me. There's people that play expert level all the time. Okay, Revenger with 2 R's. Who is he going to be against? Reznov. Could be an RIP Revenger. Could be an RIP Revenger. I don't really know much about Revenger, but I know Reznov has been spamming a lot. Capable of upsets, as we've seen in previous years when he beat me, was it last year? And he beat Boyka last year. I think he was kind of underestimated last year, I think. So, won't be any more of underestimating, at least from me this year. Sam, who are you going to be RIP'd by? Itzarez says, change It's Dark to Itzarez, please. Listen, I'm not changing anything here. If you got a problem with it, you speak to the admins. AntiPro. Raging K, aka Shay. Another guy who has 2 names. Against Sam. If that is Call Me Sam, I'm going to say RIP Sam. But you could have a juicy... That's very juicy. Round 1 and 2 for Fargo is going to be tough, man. Freestyle round 1. Okay, you're still picking Fargo, but then round 2 you got Shay. Shay's been doing some good performances and spamming lately. He knows his way around the World Series. He's been in it before. He's got to like quarterfinals or semifinals before. That's a tough couple of rounds there for Fargo. If Fargo wins both of them, he's then against Reznov. That's quite a tough path, to be honest. Moliere, who are you going to be facing? Yo, the ZZZ89, by the way. Cheers for subscribing if you're new here. Subscribe for more action. Vector, aka Dense, another guy with double names. Vector against Moliere. Quite an interesting first round, I think. Probably quite evenly matched. Might be wrong. Got Size against Asus there. Right, next one, Tensor. Who are you going to be RIP'd by? Pepsi, that's looking like. I might be wrong there, you know, because Pepsi's not like the same level as like Xcal, Vivid, all them kind of people. So I don't know. I think Pepsi's pretty good, but I don't know anything about Tensor GG, so won't rule him out. Watch him be some secret undercover pro, make himself all the way to the final. Okay, pot 1. Losing my concentration. Oh my god, hang on a minute. Oh yeah, we've got 2 spots left. Whoa, I thought I'd messed it up then. I thought I had 3 spots, only 2 names. I had a heart attack. Lift truck. Lift truck, big spammer. Big spammer. I think was he the #1 spammer? Said that a few times now, haven't I? Right, I think we've done it. I think we've completed it. Who's left? Peace Lover. Peace Lover against Yosef. Right, which is the group of death? Which is the group of death? Lift Truck, Cassard, Scuba, Peace Lover. I don't think that's a group of death. Yeah, you've got some good players in there. Peace Lover, Scuba, Lift Truck. Could get some juicy matchups in there. No real crackers for round one, I don't think. Aces, Omen Cover. That's a match to look out for sure. Put that in yellow. I mean, some of these, I'm not saying they're not going to be good games, but I'm just saying that's a very high level 1v1 for round one. That's a very high level. Wait a minute. Where's Fargo? Oh yeah, I already got Fargo. Shay. Okay, so that'll be the next big one. Shay and Fargo there in round two. Me against myself in round two. Quite juicy. On the left-hand side, that is quite a group of death because because you got Marikar and Vivid in that same bit of a group, and then providing they get past their games, whoever beats who there, Marikar or Vivid, which you're definitely saying a favorite there. Sorry, nickname, just writing you off. Sorry, Rengo and all these people, I'm just writing you off, but they're like very, very high level players, spamming a lot. It will take a major upset for one of them to be beaten. I'm going to pick Vivid, so I think you're going to have a Vivid Excal semi-final. Excal, does he have a tough group? I think the one's capable. Might be Tumstep or HSN. I think probably Tumstep has the greatest chance there of beating Excal, but I say greatest chance, it doesn't mean it's a big chance. Because Excal is extremely strong. Some people are saying he's number one, some people are saying he's number two to Vivid. Some people might even put Marikar number one. Whichever juicy ones have you got? I think for round one, there's not that many other juicy ones. That one's kind of good, Tumstep and Flame Iori. Not maybe the same level as Asis and Size, though. SPL Madara. I think, yeah, the two to look out for is Fargo Freestyle. They're the two best matchups. That's it. They're the two best ones on the right. So that concludes it. Right, I'm going to send this back to the admins and stuff. That is the bracket complete. I will zoom out to microscopic level so you can see the whole thing if we just count all the players. 32. 32. Let's say I get past all my matches initially. Who would I then face in the quarterfinal? Probably Fargo or Shay. Let's say Size gets past all his matches. Who could he face? Scuba or Peace Lover? I'm actually picking Peace Lover, you know. I know Scuba has a vendetta and says he's better than some of these people, but I think Peace Lover might be better. So I think like Size, Peace Lover there. And on that side, for the quarterfinal? Yeah, quarterfinal. Or Boyka and Excal, you're probably picking. Or Staz is capable of beating Boyka though. Capable. They're quite early on. It's not even a quarterfinal, it's like the round of 8. Or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, round of 8? Yeah, round of 8 you can have Vivid and Marikar probably. So that means then you could have an Excal, Marikar or Vivid. Or Boyka could be on that mix for the semi-final on that side. So, yeah, let's read some of the chat. Let's see what people are saying. Logic it in. No. It's a res will win humanity, mark my words, says Diego Pontes. It's a res. Oh, it's dark, you mean? Okay, we'll see. T says he wants to see Dominator versus Excal in the final. It's possible. Someone says, I bet you're happy with your spot. To be honest, I'm looking quite cozy, to be honest. Yeah. I could have been against Excal, Vivid or Marikar quite early on. So yeah, I'll say yeah, I am. Why did Logica not join? No, I thought he was going to play. No idea. Honestly, I don't know. It's a shame because the more high level players play, I think if he thinks he's not going to win, he's not going to enter. Will you stream all of your games? That's another thing. I'm going to try and cast the replays or live stream every single game or every single match, just like in previous years. I will try and stream as many as possible, and I will cast the replays of every single round, whether that's Excal against Yusuf Ali 237, or whether that's Tumstep against Iori or Size against Asus. Alarm One says, I want to see you in the final this year. Anything is possible. Domi, make sure you knock out Fargo. Fargo could be going out in round 1 or 2. So, let's see. Anyone can go out at any round. The tournament pressures get to you. Azamat says, was your clan second best in recent clan wars? I don't think we finished second. Might have had a good win rate against most clans, but we didn't spam the most in the last few hours, so we didn't get, like, we're probably like rank 4 our clan or something. Good draw. Drunkle says, cheers, man. Good luck. I wish you luck. Hot Crossbones, wish you luck too. Game replays, holds, tourneys, decent amount. Yeah, they do. All the links are in the description. There is a bit of confusion, like Spalding Abadaba says there. This isn't the Semi-World Series. There was another tournament called the Semi-World Series. I don't know why. I don't know why people called it the Semi-World Series. They should change the name of it. They should call it the Semi-Pro tournament or something. Slash says, who are you most afraid of in your bracket? In that part, I actually think Hawkey's better than Humanity. Hawkey and Humanity. But if you're talking about that whole side, it's going to be Fargo or Size, isn't it? I think. Or Shay. Fargo, Size, and Shay are the strong players. That providing get past my first rounds, then that's who you kind of expecting to face. But upsets can happen, as we've seen in recent years. DoMiNaToR, looking forward to the streams and casts. Cheers for the effort. Cheers, Housley. Appreciate it. Hot Crossbone says, cheers. How is the prize given? It's given by pigeon. It's like a lot of pigeons. If you strap, I think the maximum a pigeon can take is like $70, but wait before it starts to fall from the sky. So whoever wins here sends by multiple pigeons. If you win like the top prize, like quite a few pigeons have got to go. Now I'm only joking. It's probably PayPal, or if you haven't got PayPal in your country, it's probably like bank transfer, or what's that thing called where you have to go in and get the cash physically? Western Union, something like that. There's always a way, but usually it has to be PayPal because it's so easy just to send money to an email. T says, are you streaming every World Series game? Not streaming, but I will. I'm just reading about the pigeon. I'm just reading. What am I talking about? I'm reading too many comments now. I'm going to focus on one comment at a time. Am I streaming every World Series game like last year? No, I will record every game like last year. Will I try and stream some of the big ones? Yes. Every game will be covered on the channel, 100%. Can I invite some pros like Rage and Google as commentators in your stream? I'd be interested to know, on people's opinions, if the experience overall is better when there's a co-commentator like Rage or Google. Because I would love to have Google or Rage or someone on that you can kind of chat and have a laugh with. But I do feel like I get in a better flow when I'm just commentating without distractions, someone talking to me and stuff. And some people comment on that and say, oh, we prefer it when you're in your flow and whatever. I don't care either way. I'm happy to chat to Google and Rage all day. Me and Google have a right laugh. We were in a clan for like several months and he's hilarious. So I will happily chat to Google or have him on the channel and co-commentate. He might say things or notice things that I don't. So yeah, but you do get in a better flow. Vinayak says Rage is way better. Rage's insight and his thought process and his level of intelligence in games and some of the tips and tricks he comes out with are really creative and really decent. So yeah, I agree having Rage on. What happened to Google and Logica? Google's retired and busy with work and probably a woman. Logica is probably the same, but I'm just totally guessing. Brett Mod says, thanks for being the greatest content creator for Command & Conquer. Cheers, man. I appreciate it. Wow, 100%. Watching if Rage or Google is with you, LOL. Okay, we'll get them on then if you're going to watch. Marikar and Exgal are on par, I think you meant to say, skilled-wise. Yeah. I think Marikar might be faster, and I think Exgal's level of creativity and natural strength RTS games might even it out. Yeah, I think they're kind of even, but I think Exgal is better, to be honest, for the build orders and the creativity and knowing what to do in every situation. Yassine says, Dummy, prepared hard for this tournament. I want to see my GOAT in the finals. Yes, I'm going to try. I'm playing a lot more Zero Hour lately. I saw myself down the bottom of the spamming list and I was like, what am I doing down there? What am I doing with my life? Casting too many replays is probably the answer. Playing too many single player missions. Get Fargo as co-commentator, Dummy. Could be interesting if there's enough popularity for that. We can get Fargo on, because the thing about Fargo, he's quite a keyboard warrior, and I said this to his face. Well, not to his face, on a microphone when we were in a team game. He's extremely nice on the voice chat, and like I sent some units to save him, and he's like, oh, thank you, Dummy, you saved me in a 3v3. And I said, you're so nice in team games, but over the keyboard, he's like, easy, you're so bad, all this stuff. That's what we call a keyboard warrior. Cyber and Dominator for casting seems awesome. Cyber is very good too. He covers all the other Command & Conquer games too. I'll give my spot to Google if he's back. Who are you? Which name are you in the bracket? XR Beat says Exgal will win? Question mark. Alarm says I'll bet big on you this year. Joseph says thanks for your streams. Cheers, man. Brett Mod says keyboard warrior, LOL. It's true though. I told him. I told him on a team chat. I said the word keyboard warrior springs to mind. GNX says that's not true. What's not true? Chat69 XYZ adult dating site. Later, man. Later. Yeah, nice one, Vinac. You beat me to it. Dummy and Fargo, the beef is on. It's not really a beef between me and him, to be honest. Brett Mod says 50k subs by the end of the year. I'm on a big mission at the moment, try and grow the channel as much as possible. 50k subs is not my goal. I want to be talking in the millions. I want to be like at least like 500k million. Whether that means putting out loads of Zero Hour videos or a new game or something, my goals are sky high, trust me on that. To be honest, I tried many times to get Google back, but he doesn't really want to. Fargo is a kid behavior. Why am I playing for Hawkeye? He's paying me from his scaffolding business. Play some FFA. I'm not going to play anything today. This is just the draw and your comments. Marikar is good. Okay, that's that then. Hamburg says, Dummy, don't lie. Dummy gets us on for co-casting. I don't know if he would, you know. I don't know if he would. Zero, not the game for 1 million subs. True. Any live streams after this? I don't know. I'm going to be heading off though. Dummy, you are the biggest Fargo troll and you know it. I hope you grow. Me and him are supposed to be doing 1v1 best of 13 soon, by the way. Or best of 11. Apparently there's some sponsor money for it. Like 3 or 4 different sponsors. So me and Fargo will play soon. I think it's healthy and good to be playing best of 11 or best of 13 challenges against any of the strong players, to be honest. Rather than leave it to you get in the tournament and you don't know what to do. Put in all the practice and play those games and have those hard losses and stuff beforehand, and then when you go in, you've got the experience. Why don't I stream on Twitch? Because YouTube is just so much better. Get more viewers, more outreach, higher quality streams, so easy. The list is endless. Please stream some games this evening. Imagine if Fargo wins. Yeah. Fargo fought with Nick Pine on voice chat once and made him quit. I've actually got a really good video for you, you know. Where is it? I've actually got a really good video. I've actually got a really good video. Alright, you want to hear? You want to hear Fargo on voice chat? Alright, wait. We gotta turn this up, baby. Wait. Oh, wait, what's happened here? Right, you want to hear Fargo, best team player, Fargo's team voice communication. Right, let's turn the music off. Right, is this loud enough?
I just still cannot forget the last game, honestly.
Is this loud enough?
What happened last game?
Yeah, can you kill Demo with a tank?
I can't kill anyone, Nick. Don't worry about this. Let me see now. So
Well,
you're,
you said you fucked up with the tank and you fucked up with the air.
okay, why did I fucked up with air? Maybe because your guy pushing me from a tunnel with 5 quads, and maybe because your guy. Let me finish, Nick. Let me finish. Listen, let me finish. You always interrupting me. Let me finish. I don't.
Right, let me just pause this. This is Fargo playing a team game with Nick Pine, and this is how the team comms went.
I'm not gonna interrupt you. You asked me why I fucked up. A guy sent me all his army in my base, and he keeps sending technicals to protect against my no eco. Does it explain you now, or you still want to ask more? I fucked up. I fucked up previous game, but not this game.
Okay.
If you watch replay, I killed about 10 quads. I mean 10 battle tanks, and I lost 0 Vs. I had 4 Vs ready. But your guy is killing me, and I was like surprised. Why he's still not dead?
Why is he still not dead?
If you don't want the answers, because you asked me a question, I was trying to reply, and you're interrupting me. It's so strange.
Oh man, strange. I think he says I can kill anyone in a second.
Should I take oils?
Yeah.
I love how it transitions to trying to be nice to each other all of a sudden, or like to that awkward moment where you like have to be nice.
But don't take 2 oils too early. You have to give pressure to your guy.
Let's take a look.
Did he already say it?
To your fucking base.
Oh.
Maybe make a hijacker. Maybe you can get lucky. Either steal a dragon or a dozer.
I think he already said it. That's the end of the clip. The thing is, there's a gold mine of Fargo clips, but some of them are gone forever. Some of them. I've got one more. Let me see. All right, one more. It's just it's just turned into. Right, this is Fargo. Fargo losing a licks.
What do you have
Need to
in
pay
mind?
attention.
We're going to ruin somebody.
Unit lost.
Pull no stops. Let all these garbage bunker is
Oh no!
yeah. What do you have in mind? We're going to ruin somebody's day.
Honestly, something is wrong with me.
Something is wrong with him.
I don't know. But something is really wrong with me.
Make it worth
Yep.
Why didn't I unload my... Oh shit, look at that.
I can confirm there's something seriously wrong with Fargo. Oh man. Anyway, we've kind of gone off on a tangent. What were we doing? And we were just reading the chat. The thing is, there was loads more legendary ones than that. There were so many, and I've lost some of them forever. Lost them forever. Oh man, it's Fargo said something like, "Don't worry, Nick, I can kill anyone." When Nick said, "Why isn't your guy dead?" Don't worry, Nick, I can kill anyone. Oh man. Okay, right. Where were we with the chat? Fargo sounds like a professor. Fargo sounds exactly like I imagined. For the round of 8, ask people for intro clips about themselves. Not up to me, man, but I'm sure the admins will see this, like nickname and stuff. So Bart Coben says through Twitch you could get, but through recommended channels you could get more viewers on Twitch, I'd say. Well, I disagree. But if someone can show me something, I mean, I'm probably persuadable. I need to see some data. Expert strengths lie in different areas, which makes top 5 interesting. Yeah, true. Like Marikal might be faster. Exgal might be just know what to do in every situation because of his sheer experience and level of intelligence. Vivid might be certainly good at microing, for example. Yeah, I totally agree. Right, are we done? That is the question. If I play with Marikal, he will win. Me and Marikal played the other day and he beat me and I didn't win a game. 6-0 or something, he beat me. But I can't, the first game went like half an hour or 40 minutes or something, and I think subconsciously I was very annoyed with it because I thought it would be a win. Epic tank versus stealth. Apparently a replay of 2022 Epic Replays contender. Yeah, it all went downhill since that. How do you play multiplayer with Gentle? Well, whatever you're doing, I recommend getting Gentle. How do you play multiplayer though? There's 3 ways. You can either play on Game Ranger, or you can get Radmin, and if you get it all set up and stuff, I'll tell you the Radmin servers and the passwords. You can play on there, or you can go on CNC Online and use Revora by logging in the old-fashioned way by going to multiplayer, log in online. You need to have a Revora account. Hamburg says your Fargo clips are good. I thought Twitch was dying, says Firelord. Wait, let's channel reach 100k, then we will log in to Twitch and help Domi. Okay. Hamburg has a really important question. Okay, man, well, don't leave us with the suspense. Tell me. Do you like it, by the way, when we do this, when we just read the chat? Everyone can have their say. And they can respond to it. We still got 270 viewers, so people clearly like it. What's he saying? Question. Did you know Worker Shoes is the best upgrade in the game? Funnily enough, actually, I actually did. And did you know the strategy center is actually called Search and Destroy? Actually, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I honestly do not know why the creators, EA Games, didn't just call it Search and Destroy, because it would just save a lot of time. I mean, why call it a strategy center when it's clearly Search and Destroy? If you make a mistake, it's called Fargo, fill in the blank. I did actually know that as well. Yeah, I did. I think it would be good. It'd be great to have a dedicated video for the best moments caught in replays. True, making some of these highlight reels though is quite time consuming, and yeah, and yeah. I mean, if I stream the World Series final, let's say I get knocked out and there's a World Series final, trust me when I say the intro will blow you away. I will put so much time and effort into it. If I do it, and if I don't make it to the finals myself. But yeah, I always do a good highlight reel for that. Brett Mod says, yes, very funny when you do this. As an ESL teacher, I love to listen to you for sure. I started thinking about on Patreon, I might just do some random podcasts and either just talk about something myself or get someone on and talk about some topics and do like a podcast thing. I like talking about different subjects. Well, that could be anything from the meaning of life to zero deep thoughts, or I don't know. I don't even know what a zero deep thoughts video or podcast would be. That's TBC. Imagine if Domi became the first CNC Zero channel to reach 100k subscribers. That would be the best. Or I will be the best. I don't think that will happen because there's like Blair TV, which has like 60 something k subscribers already. I think it's something to do with the Russians just love Zero, or maybe because their population is bigger. Or maybe he's just putting out amazing content. Or more content or something. But yeah, Blair, Russian, caster, streamer. He's got like double the subscribers or more than me. So it probably won't happen. Cyber has also got a lot. But he doesn't cover just Zerado. So it depends if you're talking about... If you're talking English-speaking Zerado only, then maybe. You have to niche it down that much. Domi, are you from Bristol? No. I'm going to Bristol, though, on the 19th of November. To a rave. I think it's the 19th. I should do more interviews like the one with Vivid and Fargo. How about a quick 1v1s versus random people now? Don't think so. I'm sorry. But 1v1s will be back. Maybe as of tomorrow. Maybe as of tomorrow. There's no delay on the stream. And I hate stream snipers. I'm not on my VPN. We can get hacked by Mr. Yami. Florida Center. Thank you for subscribing, says the bot. Would an old CD key work for Windows 11? I don't think you need a working CD key for anything, to be honest. So yeah, if you've got a dodgy copy or something, I think you can still play on Game Ranger, Revora, all that stuff. Snatch says, I would love that. I'd love to know more about you outside of Zero. Cool, man. Maybe we'll do it, you know. Maybe I'll trial a few. I don't know if I'll post it just on this channel or whether it'll be on Patreon, because like some stuff might not be Zero related or might just be talking absolute rubbish. The content of Blair is the same as yours. The community is bigger in the East. Yeah, he puts out about the same amount of stuff. Probably roughly same quality. But yeah, they have a population of 140 million. Whereas I'm dealing with a population of 60-something million. But we're talking about 0.00001% of that. No, man, for real, I've watched countless hours of this channel in order to improve my pronunciation. My pronunciation isn't even the best, to be honest. I was actually born in North Wales. So a lot of my words that I say and stuff are a bit more northern, you'll notice. But I now live closer to the south. And yeah, since I started streaming, I started improving my words and stuff a little bit. Russian dude says, love you and your streams. Good luck all. Thank you, man. Thank you. DoMiNaToR nickname. Yeah. If you put Zero out on TikTok, you can get a lot of attention since it's not free. You know what? There's a few apps that I am not... Am I getting old? I don't know. Like, there's a few... There's so many apps now. You got Facebook, you got Instagram, you got Twitter, which I'm on all of them. I'm on YouTube. But then you've got like Telegram, TikTok, and probably a bunch of other things. What's that thing that Donald Trump is on? What's that thing that Donald Trump is on? There's some like weird ones. I'm just not up to speed of these. I'm not on TikTok. Not on TikTok. Not on Telegram. Apparently you can get loads of news on like Telegram. When does the game start? Well, it can start from as soon as the topic is created with this bracket here that's behind. See? There's a few comments I missed now. Left side is a total death, says Suze. I wish I could see Xgal on Maricar. Right. Okay. Well, I'm on the right, so I'm quite happy that all them stick over there, to be honest. Because then you're... Let's say me or Big Size or whatever come top of that bracket, or Fargo or Shea or whatever. Then you only have to fight one super legend. Maricar, Vivid, and Xgal on the left side. Move faster, you age slower. Trump on Parler. Nah, he's not on Parler. What's that thing he's on? Rumble. He's on something weird. Truth Social, that's it. I think he's on Truth Social. There's just too many apps now. Can't we just have one? Like, I don't think Twitter's the best one. I look like 25 years old, not old. I think I look good on camera, to be honest. If you saw my other pictures, maybe you'd say different. We are all 30 plus. I'm 32, in case you wonder. Someone said, what do I do for a living? I work in the travel industry. My job title is a product manager. I basically plan a holiday company or a vacation company's hotel program in certain destinations. all around the world. I've worked on the Caribbean and Bulgaria, North Africa, Croatia, Canary Islands, and planned hotel programs in all of these different countries and destinations. And I permanently work from home now. Hamburg says Domi is in love with himself. Wouldn't quite say that. How much do I bench press? Oh man, I mean, when I was going to the gym for a while, and it depends, are you talking about a fixed bench press or the free bench press? If I was to bench press now, on a fixed one, what did I get? Because I only did the fixed one because I found the free ones really difficult, to be honest. I think I was approaching 100k on the fixed one. But this is a while ago, man. I can't remember if 100k is a lot or not. I think it is for quite a new person to the gym, because I'm not like I'm not a super beast or anything. But yeah, not the free one. The free ones were way more difficult. But I think I'm slightly bigger and taller than the average person. But I'm not an avid gym goer. I should add face cam. Face cam's off today. Is the Arabic players best than other nationalities? Typically not. I think England's got the best players in the world overall, because you've got the likes of Excal, Rising is zero expert, I'm a zero expert, Hawk is zero expert, all UK players. Scuba's from the UK originally. You got a lot of UK players, but Vivid's from Malaysia. How many pull-ups can I do? Good question. Forget the face cam, go straight to OnlyFans. Do I get bored of CNC General Zero? To be honest, I'm kind of in it for the long run now, because now I've got a YouTube channel and it makes me a little bit of money on the ad revenue. Don't want to kind of see the ad revenue go, so even if I was to get bored of Zero, I wouldn't want to see my ad revenue drop. How is my family doing? My family's doing good. We went picking pumpkins today, actually, because it's approaching Halloween. We celebrate Halloween at the end of October. I don't know how many countries you celebrate that. That end, but we went picking pumpkins today. Me and my girlfriend. My little boy, he's 3 years old. Yeah, it's good. Have you ever been to Turkey? Yeah, just a few months ago. Pull-ups 26, baby. Probably about as many as I could do, to be honest. Pull-ups. Depends on the grip as well. if we're to talk technicalities. Probably 26 is pushing it at the moment, since I haven't been to the gym in a while. Could Marikar be the best of you? Could Marikar be the best in that tournament? Yes, he could. Thanks, Omar. Send Marikar my regards from Egypt. Which languages do I know? I know English and then a tiny bit of some other stuff. A tiny bit of Welsh, a tiny bit of French, and some random words in other languages. Where is the 30k special? I'm being a bit lazy, to be honest. Being lazy, honestly, yeah, I'm being lazy. It's a very good question, CX. Or CYAX. What would a face cam be good for? It might be useful to see the keyboard. Shisha 100k. 100k is pretty good. I mean, if I got on the bench press now, could I do 100k now? No, I don't think so. But when I was going to the gym every day, when I was like mid-20s, maybe not every day, every few days, I probably got up to about 100k. How expensive is your entire streaming plus computer room? How much did you invest? A lot. And I've actually got 2 computers sat next to each other at the moment because I'm building my new one. Because I was having issues with this one, and I thought changing the whole computer will fix it, but I seem to have fixed it now, but I've already bought a new computer. But if we discount the new one, I think we're talking 10 grand pounds. If we include the whole room, all the lighting, cameras, 4 screens at 240 hertz monitor, £2,000 graphics card. I have nothing else to spend my money on, to be honest. I've got a car that I already like. I get a huge discount on holidays, vacations. So, and all the YouTube money and stuff goes into the computer. So, I think 10,000. Everything added together. That's if you want to include desk, mouse pad, mouse, everything. I'm talking everything. And that's accumulated over many years, by the way. That's not just like, oh, here's 10 grand. I've accumulated this over 32 years. Play DEFCON. Have I ever played Age of Empires 2 from 1999? Yes, and I think I played that at a LAN party in a place called Queensbury in the UK with many other people. Back when like broadband was still not widespread, and we would go to a LAN party, me and my mate would go, and we'd trade all like illegal movies and music and stuff, back when you couldn't just download anything from a torrent. We played it on a LAN party. But yeah, I've played it. I've even played Age of Empires, the new one as well. Would you play Zazon's fixed 0 once it's finished, or keep playing the buggy original? I will try anything. I think it might split the community, but I'm willing to give it a try, 100%. I don't agree with all the changes that's been looked at. Dummy, I thought that Asus will send you some more stuff to your new computer. Is it possible, like sponsors? To be honest, Asus said they might even give me that. The graphics card that I've got in my computer now, Asus said they might even just give it me for free. But I never chased them up on it. I should have done that, to be honest. But they already sent me $1,000 worth of stuff already. They already sent me that. They sent me $1,000 just because they found a random 0-hour stream, and the marketing director contacted me and sent me $1,000. Can you imagine that? That's never happened in my life before. TK Leo. Oh yeah, I stumbled upon a random Twitch stream playing 0, and I told them to check out the community. I played with 8 Americans yesterday that had their own private little server on something called Soft Ether. It's like Radmin VPN, but hosted from someone's computer rather than in the cloud. And it made me think, and they were like the private little community, just them. They only play 1.06, and they start with 20k cash on gigantic 8-player maps. And it made me think how many more other cut-off little communities like that, like little Zulu tribes, that are just cut off, completely play by themselves and don't know about the outside world. The outside world being us. Merlin says, Dummy spent 2,000 on a PC and proceeds to play a 2,000 free game. True, but the part that you don't see is I play a lot of other games as well. I play Resident Evil, Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator. I'm a video creator and editor, so me putting out 3 or 4 videos a day, that graphics card makes me spend 10% of my time doing that, when it used to be... I remember the first few videos I make, it used to take 24 hours to make one video. Now it takes 7 minutes. Right, the chat website is back. Get rid of this bad boy. Are you interested in viewers like me to share their noob games average? Are they epic in some way? You know what? If they are newbie games and you lost and you don't know why, send them to me and I will do like a tips video on it to say why you lost and stuff like that. That's what I prefer doing. Unless it's a noob level game and it's still epic. But generally people are into the higher level stuff. Will this game be alive in 10 years from now? Probably not. I don't think so. Dummy, your graphics card already paid for itself. Yeah, true. Dummy, you're 32. Have you ever played Gravity Well? Windows 97. I don't know what Gravity Well is, sorry. I would probably have experienced Windows 97, yeah. But not Gravity Well, I don't know what that is. We love you from Jordan. Wishing you best luck. Cheers, man. Appreciate it, Ibrahim. How can I join the 0-hour community? Because I'm a pro player. All the links are in the description. All the links in the description. Dummy, how much money do you think it would take for one very rich guy who likes CNC Generals a lot to organize a complete remaster? Oh, man. Didn't I ask one of the original EA developers that on Twitter, and he came back with something mental like $15 to $20 million? Maybe that wouldn't... That was for a new game, though. For a remaster, I don't know. What's that new NVIDIA remix thing that just got released? NVIDIA RTX remix, where you can like take an old game and click a few buttons and remaster it. Would that help? I don't know. I think I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know about game development and all that stuff, but I hope it happens. Apex says you want to cast me versus Freestyler on Liquid Gold for some GLA mirror. Probably not. I'm probably going to finish this chat and go to bed. I'm a bit tired. But thank you for the offer, though. I say finish this chat. All the questions keep coming in. The Jellybean Man. Dummy, you say this game won't be alive in 10 years from now. What do you think it will take to keep it alive? A remake, a remaster, or something. I think sometime in the next 10 years, another RTS game will come along that will take at least half of the community, or 70 to 80% of the community. That's what I predict, but predicting the future is very difficult. Especially with current events. There could be a nuclear war tomorrow, apparently. Yeah, predicting the future is difficult. In 10 years from now, I don't know, we could be sat here having the same conversation saying, oh yeah, 10 years ago we had that live stream, The Draw, where you just talked shit for 3 hours. Wait. I'm trying to read every question. Are you going to buy the new RTX 4090? No, I think that's overkill for what I need to do. There is some stuff I do on the side, by the way. I do make a little bit of side money making 3D graphics of streamers and stuff. Other streamers, like Twitch streamers, some of them are quite popular as well, like big streamers. I make a bit of money on the side doing that, so that's another thing that my graphics card comes in handy for. If I was to upgrade, it would only need to be speed up that, but I think upgrading to that might be a bit overkill for what I need to do. For Zero especially. That said though, if someone wants to buy my 3090 for quite a high price, so I can just upgrade for cheap, then I will accept. Just get Elon Musk to like Zero. That's a good idea, actually. Let's just tweet him every single day until he replies. DoMiNaToR, so Dark Knight is not in the World Series, or just under another name. I think he's not in it, to be honest. How to beat our fears for playing pro matches. Practice makes perfect. Keep playing, keep playing. Remember, everyone is human, everyone is beatable. Have a few energy drinks, get yourself excited before some matches, and play it. Anyone's beatable. Lothide, aka Skymix, says, Dommy, you're rusty for the World Series, 100% automatic lose. Get in the lobby and let's play some goddamn AOD to get you in the shape. Nub. No. If I need to play anything, I need to play 1v1s, but cheers for the offer. Cheers, Skymix. He said lowest 8 without hard effort. Don't know what that's about. Don't know what that's about. Gravity well, right, I need to Google that. Okay. Yo, CMDR. Hope you're doing well too. Cheers, man. Apex, didn't mean to cast it now. I meant cast it in general because it was a nice game, to be fair. Okay, a load of people have sent me replays lately. My hard drive is literally full of about 500 replays. I will add it on the list. Let me tell you, if you've got the most epic, insane replay ever, like you've come down to the last scaffold versus the last scaffold and 1 millisecond makes a difference, or you've got the most unique game ever, like a draw game where both players are without doses and pathfinders are out, like a USA mirror draw, which is one I've been searching for lately. If you have an epic game like that, it will cast it instantly. If it's like every other game, then it will go to the pile. Sorry, it's just the way it is when I get so many. What happened to Dark Nine's channel? I can't find it. I have no idea. Did you type into Google Dark 9 Zero? Do I smoke the devil's lettuce? No, I've never smoked anything in my life, actually. Properly. Stop the nuclear talk. Alright, dummy, I am Audi 3000. Peace out. I'm not going to try and say that, man. I'm not going to say that. See you later, man. Cheers for joining. I feel we need a big streamer YouTuber to make a YouTube short about Zero competitive side and advertise to get some attention. I did a short lately on YouTube, Bunker Busters. See how well that does. Only got like 2,000 views so far. Hassan said we have a big community here in Denmark that loves playing Zero. We'd love to play this game in your videos. That the game crashes when we're playing 4v4. We have an internet cafe. if you're playing 4v4 on these gigantic maps, especially with AI, it's gonna crash sometimes. That's the way it is. Play smaller, more normal sized maps and don't play No Rush 10 hours and it won't crash. That's my advice. Try and play games at under 45 minutes or 50 minutes max. And don't play games with AI where there's loads of mountains and water. That can cause issues too. Where can you find a key for less than $20? Search on Google for Command & Conquer Generals... No, search for Command & Conquer The Ultimate Collection on Google and just find whatever the cheapest key is you can get. Asmongold, I don't think he's ever going to talk about Zero, to be honest. Let's be realistic. Hello, lovelies. I'm pro, but I can't play the game. Okay, you're a pro, but you can't play the game. Okay, how does that work? I would love to know the explanation. Will you do some Contra? We're going to wrap this up in a minute, by the way. It's 4 more minutes, 5 more minutes. Will you do any Contra casts in the future? Probably not. Especially in the near future when the whole focus needs to be on Zero, either playing or casting replays. Did the pandemic make Zero player numbers higher? Yes, especially in the pandemic. What was the year? 20... when did it kick off badly? Which was the Mega World Series? 2020 was when Boyka won. 2021, XCal won. I think 2020 was quite a crazy, highly competitive one. Yeah, because of the pandemic. I did say, actually, at the beginning of that, I called that the pandemic will actually be good for Zero. Yeah, lockdown and stuff made people just go home and play. Earlier, you mentioned a group of Americans that created their own VPN to play some games together. I actually know how to host a VPN to do that. I'm not sure how useful it would be. Maybe if Radman goes... Yeah, this VPN thing, I've learnt about it. The thing about Radman is that the games are hosted, the rooms are hosted on the cloud. This is all news to me. I spoke to some network engineer, one of the American guys, and he told me about the soft ether program. It's quite complex to set up, to be honest, compared to Radman. I'm not going to say it's mega complex, but they sent me a 6-page PDF on how to join his VPN, and if his internet is bad, then or his house loses electricity, then everyone gets disconnected. Do we know mirrors when the score is even? What does that even mean? Yeah, if the score is even, like a 5-5 decider or a 6-6 decider, yeah, there's normally a mirror, tank mirror or something like that. Have you ever tried the game Rise of Nations? Is that a phone game? And the answer to that question is no. I check out a lot of things on videos, and if it looks bad, I don't play it. 2020 was when I joined the community, so yeah, TK Leo, we got TK Leo, there you go. There's pure evidence there for you. Why Legionnaire doesn't play with the community, even in this tournament? Legionnaire is a free-for-all player. He wouldn't stand a chance against most of these players in 1v1. It's just the honest truth. He would get quite badly annihilated by some of these players. He plays free-for-alls and chill games. SkyMix knows how to do it with OpenVPN instead. Yeah, it's a good backup, to be honest. It's good that we have a bit of knowledge about this now, like me with this soft ether thing and you with that, because no doubt at some point, if anything happens to Radman, that could be a backup in the future. Kaj X says I joined the community in late 2019. Yeah, we got a lot of new people, to be honest. Yeah, 2020, 2019, over the last few years, things have grown for sure. As a chess player, I can suggest you put Magnus in your thumbnails so you'd get more views. Don't know, man. How would that work? You see Magnus, but the title would be Zero, but you see Magnus Carlsen in the thumbnail. You could say, like, pulls off a Magnus Carlsen play. Level intelligence play or something like that. Is he #1 still at the moment, Magnus, or is there someone else now? Mr. Scoper says Rise of Nations is a strategy game close to Age of Empires. Yeah, I haven't played it. Probably seen it. What are we waiting for at the moment? Nothing. I'm waiting to close the stream. Do you ever see your channel expand into other games than Zero? If you've been following the channel attentively, you will notice occasionally I do cover other games as well. So I'm always trialing it, but I'm waiting for that game that I really want to play rather than just putting out a few videos on it just to expand and explore. I'm waiting for a couple of new amazing RTS games where I think, you know what, I'd rather play that rather than Zero. When I get to that stage, then we will maybe move over. But I think if I like it, you guys probably would like it as well. Honestly, I only knew Magnus because of the current chess drama. What's going on with the chess drama at the moment? What's going on with the chess drama? Thanks a lot for your explanation. Alright, I think viewers are dropping off. I think the chat's drying up. I think I'm going to call it a day. Did I ever play StarCraft and if so what rank? I played probably 30-40 games of it multiplayer, and I played the single player campaign, I think all the way through. What was that? What was my rank? Probably not even worth mentioning, to be honest. If the 30-40 games, my macro and everything was not good. I didn't know strategies. I'd make 95 barracks and a few siege tanks, get to my population cap, and then think, probably should have mixed in some different units or made this army half an hour ago. Magnus is still number 1. Jana's posted some link. Apparently it's not allowed by the bot. What games are you currently waiting for if it's not too much to ask? What's that? Tempest Rising. Google that. Type into YouTube Tempest Rising. I mean, there's a population cap and it's quite StarCraft 2E. I don't like some of the unit movement. I don't like it's not got right click scroll. But it's probably the top 1 or top 2 RTS games coming up. Try GTA. If you squeeze generals viewership as much as possible, you got to go back to those massive battles you did ages ago. I made them 2 years ago and they got 260k views. Yeah, true. People do like 100 overlords versus 100 laser tanks with search and destroy. Not a strategy center, search and destroy. They do like that. I highly advise getting to know Bad Banana developments. The guys is currently making a 3D survival game where you can use and upgrade the animals. Have pets, build bases online. Bad Banana Developments, okay. I'll check it out. Does anyone know why you can't get generals on Steam? I think Origin and Steam are competitors. Steam is the big one, and I think they take 30% cut of everything people sell on there. So like if you buy a game for $10, they take $3. It's quite a chunk of your revenue gone. When you think about how much it costs to make the game and all that stuff as well. So I think EA games choose to go on Origin because then they get every single dollar spent, don't they? Maybe minus... Well, if it's their own system, maybe not minus anything. Legendary content, at least 1 million subs. I'm late to the chat. What was you... Was that you playing as Hawkeye yesterday? Yes, it was. People want to call that cheating, but I've been sat there waiting for about 7 hours to play one game. I get one game and I play Nuke, and I get wrecked by an air from across the map. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to try and join again. And I just did. If you think that's bad or whatever, I'm not some top role model or anything like that. If you think that's bad to do, then you want to call me a cheater, then so be it. But after I'd waited for 7 hours, I wasn't just quitting then. I actually thought I'd get kicked, but I managed to get in. I thought it was quite funny. But yeah, if you want to call it a cheater, fair enough. I'll accept it. Magnus lost against Harls Nyman in a tournament, and then he immediately resigned and accused Hans of cheating. Ah. How can you cheat in chess? How can you cheat in chess? When will we witness the crazy battles? Don't know. Gonna be quite busy casting a lot of replays. Don't know if we're gonna have a time for epic battles. Origin should be placed with EA Plus or something. That EA Plus, don't you subscribe to it like a monthly subscription, or you pay a fee or something and you get access to a ton of games? I advise everyone to check that Bad Banana out. Really can't wait for his game to release. What's the game called though? Bad Banana Developments. What's the game called? Philip Cordis says that's not true anymore. You have the entire EA library on Steam except generals. Okay. They've got this EA Plus on there, haven't they? They must have done some secret deal, because I think the massive companies do separate deals with Steam. Someone said accused of cheating with anal vibrators. Accused of cheating. I didn't have an anal vibrator though. One day I'm a hack EA and get... Okay, someone screenshot that, so when it happens, we can go to the media with that. He had map hack. You could see enemy units, plus he locked under fog. Okay, so you're talking about cheating. So he's cheating in chess with an anal vibrator. And he used map pack and he could see the enemy units. And he locked under the fog. What's my full time? I said I'm a product manager. I work in the travel industry. I plan like hotels for a hotel company. It's a leisure travel company. Victim 0 has been timed out. What did you post, baby? Do you jerk off? Every 7 minutes. That's why I got the camera off today. Gabriel. Yo, Megatron, by the way. GG, good night. You cheat in chess using engines. They'll tell you the best possible moves. Okay, don't they play these big tournaments in person, though? Oh, man. What's going on with the chat? Tell me, how do you feel about the new game of copy-paste CNC Dark 9? What, is he copy and pasting strats? Which CNC has the best original soundtrack? I don't know, man. Hell March springs to mind as one of the best of all time, but I do like some of the Zero music, to be honest, like some of the main USA tracks. A Long Wait was part of the FFA, though, dummy. Don't know why you entered. Didn't you realise this? A Long Wait was part of the FFA, though, dummy. I don't know why you entered. Didn't you realise this? Yeah, I did realise this. I did. It doesn't change the fact that I still waited 7 hours to play one game and get nuked. I knew that in advance. I didn't know it would be 7 hours, actually, no. It didn't say there'd be a 7-hour wait. No, it didn't say that. Who's talking about Hands of Chess? Why CNC Generals is not popular. The stream is still going. Yeah, I mean, as long as the comments are still coming in, I'm happy to chat for a few minutes. Not going to bed yet, so... To be honest, one day people will cheat in Zero using those vibrators. Who won Goldfish's FFA tournament yesterday? Vivid won. Yes, what are we talking about? Cavities. Pop isn't that bad of a word. It means you do a good performance. Yeah, I know what you mean. But pop off also means what the other guy's talking about. Cheers, man. I hope I do too, and I will give it my best. You can cheat in chess by manipulating the timer. Definitely Red Alert, everyone knows it's on me. Well, that's the one that sprung to mind, but to be honest... Yeah, you're probably right. You're definitely right, Red Alert. Okay, you win. They literally copy-pasted CNC. What are you talking about? Don't know what you're talking about. When is it going to start? The World Series already started. The bracket's already drawn. It's there in the background. If you rewind to the beginning of the stream, you can see it drawn. A lot of talking, not a lot of AOD. We need more FFAs. There's going to be a lot of 1v1s in the next few months. So Excal was trolling. I didn't even watch the full end of the final, to be honest. But I saw a clip of him floating 172k in the grand final. So he was probably messing around. Yeah. Goldfish wasn't happy whatever happened. I don't really know. I only skim checked some stuff. But in some of these free-for-alls, man, it's really... I think it's really pulling Zero down with the amount of dodgy stuff going on. And yeah, me included entering twice. But at that point I thought, you know what? I waited 7 hours. I'm convinced all this funny business is going on. So now we're going to do some funny business myself. So yeah. Firelord said, did you see Excal comments to Goldfish's tournament? No, I haven't actually, no. Yeah, Xcal kicked off about something. To be honest, yeah, these free-for-alls, I don't know if I want to enter them again in the future. I'm banned from the next 5 anyway, so what difference does it make anyway? I can't do it. Apparently, even if I wanted to. How do we track the tournament? I'll try and post as many updates as possible. I'll give you all the links and stuff. You can see all the links in the description, and I'll provide you an update, a link of the bracket. As soon as possible. I'll post it like as YouTube community posts, but I'll also cover hopefully every single game. What's your WPM? I don't know. I don't think I'm that fast. I can't touch type. How Mario Kart gets developed in a short time. Big spam. Big spam. Why am I banned? Only from Goldfish's next 5 tournaments. Tournaments or challenges. But apparently playing with gentle upload mode off, so you could have been map hacking, you could have entered 2 or 3 times. That's all fine. But if you entered twice and didn't try to hide it, then you're banned for 5 games. I couldn't care less, honestly. Could not care less. Would you say no 18-year-old is considered young in this community? Probably, yeah. A lot of us like 30, 32 now. Do you think it'll come to a day when you retire from CNC? Well, yeah, at some point. If I'm 70 years old, am I going to still make YouTube videos? Don't know, maybe I'll move to vlogs or something by then. Can you send me a link on Discord? Alright, I think we're done now, you know. I think we're done. Cheers everyone that joined. I hope you enjoyed the little chat there. I hope you enjoyed the bracket. I'm quite happy with my position over there. Let me know your predictions and I'll post some games and other stuff soon. Cheers for joining, guys. GG and good night. Peace out.